I'm sorry I didn't do anything, but we are finally here. Fun spot Kissimmee. And guess who I brought with me?
What's up?
You haven't seen this guy in a while.
All the way from Florida, where I live.
And finally, I'm at that spot.
The other way around. The hand is on the other foot now.
I'm so excited to do this. So there's 4 credits here, plus the world's tallest sky coaster. So that's gonna be really cool. But there's one other additional thing I want to show you. We found Pirates Cove.
Are you sure about that?
Okay, this is credit number 118, Galaxy Spin. Looks like they're testing it, so definitely get on a cycle here. And I got my wristband here. Now this strikes a bell, right, Bread fans? What park does this remind me of?
Certainly not.
Okay, that was interesting. That wild mouse did absolutely nothing.
I expect nothing.
That sucked.
Yeah, it's not anything special whatsoever.
There was no spin.
No spin, no nothing, you know. Just a janky wild mouse. Pretty much it.
Yeah, it didn't do anything. So the next coaster we're gonna do, which I'm interested in, it's another Sea Serpent Kitty credit. I've ridden 2 of these already at Fun Times and Fun Spot Atlanta. So I gotta do another one. That's 2 today.
Credit.
Credit. Our favorite sport.
Write that down, write that down!
Okay, 119. Not bad.
Yeah, just another credit.
Ravine Flyer 3, who?
Right? You're telling me.
It wasn't that bad, honestly. It was a lot smoother than RA3. I rode it a couple weeks ago and it was, whoa. But Luke is about to show me the walk.
We're gonna go for a walk.
Every day when you're walking down the street.
Okay, that was better than I expected.
So good. Still good.
We got a front row and a back row ride. So I was expecting jank because after the nightmare that was Hurricane at the Atlanta location, I don't know what to expect with this coaster. It's good.
Yeah, the ladders are really good, especially since once you go down the drop and into the tight turn, and then go back down the other drop into the side, those ladders are crazy.
There is one little janky section after the second drop, but that's about it. So very good coaster overall. Very underrated. Okay.
Alright, that's so good.
We gotta talk about this ride. This tries to be an elite coaster, but it executes so badly.
It really does. Especially when they try to do I think a year and a half ago, they went ahead and did a transition between the Gravity Group track and the
208
track. Yeah, 208.
Like
It doesn't execute the way they wanted it to execute.
it's smooth. That RMC track's awesome, but it's so damn loud.
It is. It really is.
However, besides that, front row was absolutely awful. That is not a front row ride. But back row, oh my God, back row is awesome on this coaster.
Definitely one of the better rides I've got on it over the years.
It's got some air time, not as much on the lateral department, but it shimmies the entire time. Oh my God. But that's credit completion for us here. Okay, 1, they have the exact same Wally card kiosk. 2, go-karts. Yeah, go-karts. I'm really excited for this. Because if Fun Spot doesn't have the coasters, they're known for go-karts. But I'm gonna warn you, I'm pretty good at go-karts.
Alright, we'll see.
Oh dear.
Okay, Brett Pitt, you know how I said we had to choose a winner? You suck.
You blew it!
Of course! I guess those cards suck. That's what you're trying to say, right?
They didn't really suck, but every time you went down that final drop, and it would just explode.
Dinoco's all mine.
The pacing on that last turn was also bad too. So that was a good track though. Very variety there.
Round two.
This is the rematch. This is, I believe, called Vortex.
Assholes!
2-0, undisputed champion. He thinks like he won.
Maybe, I don't know. It was close. It was close.
No, well, here's the thing. He was ahead of me at the finish line, but I got in the pit first. So who won?
I guess you did? I don't know.
I don't know. I win. That was a better course, though. That was a better course. The spiral was okay. That drop was fantastic. And then that 32-degree turn, underwhelming. That did not feel like Talladega. However, this is a main attraction out of itself. I'm definitely afraid. And this is a first for Luke because he's never done a sky coaster.
I've never done a slingshot either. Who's gonna pull the cord?
Ooh, you know what? We're gonna play it ICJ way. You know why?
Why?
We're gonna do a classic game of rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, here we go.
Loser has the pull the ripcord. Rock, paper, scissors.
Oh my God, what the Shut up!
Okay, the world's tallest sky coaster. Luke's first ever time.
That was not scary. It was okay. It was fun. It was more fun than scary. You
Yeah.
understand what I'm saying? I just haven't done anything like a sky coaster. I've never done a sky coasters. I've always just go over them, but no one's ever wanted to do it with me. I've never wanted to do it by myself, so I was able to, you know.
So, and I pitched it at him, and I'm like, yeah. So, really fun ride. That was more fun than scary. I thought I was gonna be intimidated because the other two I've ridden have intimidated me. Somehow, this did not intimidate me at all. So I love that ride.
Later.
Okay, that concludes our trip to Fun Spot Kissimmee. How was your first time in over a year?
Good. Not bad. Well worth it, you know. I like to visit my home parks at least once a year.
I'm very impressed with Fun Spot Kissimmee. That was a really fun park. Mine Blower is a great signature attraction. They got some good secondary coasters. Some of the fly rides are a little bonkers. This part's a little janky, but that's a little bit part of the Fun Spot fun, is jank. Overall, solid day. So we're actually gonna head over to the next Fun Spot park, Fun Spot Orlando. I gotta drop my stuff up at the hotel we're staying at tonight, but man, can't wait for White Lightning.